Strong Beach. All right, let's see what happens here. This ought to be interesting. So, guys, if you send me these things, Instagram's usually okay. Um, Hit me the link. You can send me links on the Facebook page as well. The Facebook page is Sheepdogs Inc. For some reason, Facebook won't let me change the name of my business account. Well, I know the reason. They don't want me to. Neither here nor there. But yeah, let's get on with this one. Viewer discretion is advised. An armed robbery with a firearm. That would make it indeed an armed robbery. Signal Hill Police Department received a call regarding armed robbery at a grocery store. The fuck armed robs a grocery store? I mean, I know it happens, but it seems like a lot more trouble than what it's worth. Pointed to a 2020 Honda Accord that was leaving the parking lot driven by the armed robbery suspect. Convenient. Driver pulled over for a Signal Hill Police. Well, yeah, changed his mind. He was going to pull over, and then he changed his mind. Signal Hill Police Dispatch provided information on the armed robbery and pursuit to Long Beach.
Hi, Long Beach.
Hey, we had some officers at Willow and Magnolia that saw your units rolling code 3. They're just wondering what you guys have there.
Yeah, I was just about to call you guys. We had an armed robbery at...
Why would they redact that?
He went in with a Glock and stole $500 of cash. The suspect's vehicle was last seen westbound on Willow. They lost eyes on him at Willow and Pacific. And the vehicle is a silver Honda Accord.
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
Yep. Yeah, no problem.
It is a silver Honda Accord with a plate of 8.
Okay.
The suspect's description is a male Hispanic wearing a black hoodie and white shoes.
Hey, just word to the wise, right? When you're giving out a bolo or you're getting suspect information from somebody, try and get a shoe description. Because a lot of times, man, these clowns will fucking bail and they'll change their shirt, change their pants, they'll strip off a hoodie or a jacket or whatever. But one thing people very rarely change is what? Their shoes. So if you can get a description of their shoes, man, file that shit away. Just a little old man trick there. Ah, 1050. No way, a stolen vehicle. I'm shocked. I can't imagine somebody using a stolen vehicle.
4093.
In an armed
Honda we
robbery.
have here. Suspect possibly did not seen southbound Harbor from PGH.
He stopped at a food stand.
Charlie, we got one at gunpoint on Harbor south of PCH. One possible. Got pointed out by a witness.
Told to keep his hands on the car, but he repeatedly lifts his hands from the hood. Another officer, after seeing the firearm in his pocket, can be heard telling him to get on his knees. In the moment before the two officers discharged service weapons, Mr. Enrique moves his hands in the direction of his pocket where the firearm was located. Was he, though? Were you, Mr. Enriquez? We shall see.
Get over here. I'm talking to you. Walk this way. Walk this way. Keep your hands out of your pocket. Put your hands on the hood. Put your hands on the hood.
What happened, sir?
Keep your hands up. Hey, Eric. Keep your hands on the hood. I'm not going to tell you again. Hey. Hey, 417, left pocket. Separate your feet. Hey, keep your hands in your pocket. Put them on the hood. I'm not.
Homeboy wants to throw that gun. He either wants to throw the gun or he's going to try and pull it, but he knows that they know.
I'm going to tell you again. Keep your hands on the hood. Put your hands on the hood. I'm not going to tell you again. Keep your hands on the hood. 417 on the right pocket. Hey, I see the gun. You got a gun. Go in for you can get shot. Okay, get on the knee. Okay, get on your knee.
All right, furtive movement. So the question could be raised here, right? Now, and we're looking at this through the absolute majesty of hindsight, right? So it stated in the written transcript earlier that he said that he was getting ready to go to his knees. So is it possible that he was just reaching down to pull his pants up so that he could get on his knees? Sure, it's possible, but at the end of the day, does it matter? Because the officer here, and the officer here, and the officer here, they don't know what his intent is. All they know is that there is that gun. They can see it with their eyeballs. All they know that gun is there, right? So when he makes that, what can be argued or articulated as a furtive movement in the direction of that gun, they told him what was going to happen.
I was just trying to get on my knees.
Hey, you're not hit, right?
Second officer also discharged service weapon. Officers did not initially approach Mr. Enriquez. He still had possession of the firearm and under his body. Handcuffs, officer recovered. This is one of the things, and I don't know if they're going to show this actual part or not. Maybe they are, but one of the things that I've noticed about law enforcement on the West Coast, and more specifically California, is that waiting period between when the suspect drops and when they move in to secure him. And I'm sure it's just their training and their policy and the way that they do things out there. So, I can't fault the officers. I can't say what you should do is this, because that's not my position to say. But I've noticed that there is almost always an extended amount of time between when the suspect is shot and then they wait for, several more units, or they wait for a shield, or they wait for, more options to show up before they move in and secure the suspect. And it's vastly different from some of the things that I've seen here on the East Coast and from the way that we did things.
Your hands on the hood. I'm not going to tell you again. Hey, brother. Your hands on the hood. We have a robbery. Hey, I see the gun. You got a gun. Go in for you can get shot. Hey, get on the knee.
I was just trying to get on my knees.
Hey, he's got the gun. He's got the gun in his pocket.
He's got the gun still. You got reach.
All units, 998.
Open the door. No, we're not gonna approach. Hey, my man, put your arms out to your sides.
Who's gonna be you going verbal?
Okay, I'm gonna be verbal. Hey, dude. Hey, we want to help you, okay? We want to help you, okay? Do me a favor. Get on your stomach. I need to see your hand. Try it. Please, brother. Brother. I'm trying to help you. Try your hardest to get that hand out. I don't want you to get hurt, okay?
So, I know somebody's going to yell at me about stopping this too much. Once you've shot somebody, right, that body's going to go into survival mode. Their body's doing everything it can, almost autonomously, to survive. And you're asking someone to override that body's survival instinct in a situation like this. Is it possible that he can put his hands out to the side or lay on his stomach? Sure, it's possible. But his natural instinct is to protect those wounds or whatever his brain is telling his body to do so it doesn't die. So trying to convince someone to override that natural instinct is, a difficult thing to do. And granted, I'm not a psychologist or a sociologist or anything. Just looking at this from what I've seen in the past, it's a difficult thing to do to ask someone, right? So you've got enough officers there, and I'm simply posing the question. Don't anybody get their ass on their shoulders. You've got enough officers there. If somebody maintains lethal, you can move in and secure this guy, right? And then you don't have to worry about him trying to convince his body to do something it doesn't want to do.
Dude, I know that gun is on your right side, so we can't approach. We can't approach until your hand is out. Please, brother. Try your best to get that hand out without the gun, okay? Lay on your stomach then. Lay on your stomach.
That's not bad, eyes. Hey, put your arms out by your sides.
More on that side.
Hey, put your arms out so we can help you.
It's in his right pocket. Hey. Okay, listen, we see his right hand, okay? Are we everybody? Somebody get gloves on? We're gonna go hands on. You got, okay, listen, you see his hand? Okay.
We'll just go right for his hand.
Okay, go right for his right hand.
We're gonna help you out, man. Don't reach for anything.
All right, go for his right hand. Go, do it. Grab his right hand. Right hand. Right hand.
Hey, you have blood there? The force between in his pocket.
Can someone get a med kit? Hey, let's get a med kit. Slow down.
Following video shows an officer removing the handgun from Mr. Enrique's pocket after his handcuffed. The gun was secured, rendered safe, placed on the hood of a patrol car. All right, then.
Grab that, secure that, easy, pull that out. Secure that, pull him over, start it up right now.
That means it's 63 to Harwood, and 17 can drop it down roadblock direction.
If you can, try and do stuff like that directly in front of your dash cam so that there's that extra amount of custody evidence, right? Here's the gun that we removed from this guy. Here's where we cleared it. Here's where I set it down. This is the gun that came from his pocket.
All right, if you guys don't have anything to do, let's go over here so we can start organizing what we're going to do, all right?
All right, then. Looks like a gun to me. Fucking phone. Transport to the hospital, critical condition, blah, blah. Felon in possession of a firearm. Weird. Who the fuck is unavailable?
Call from unavailable.
That's a scam call. That's what that is. I want to get up and answer that, but I'm not. I'm not going to do it. There we go. All right. So just to quickly recap, armed robbery, suspect description, vehicle description, locate the suspect. They can see the gun in his pocket. He makes a furtive movement for the gun. They discharge their firearm. He's struck. He hits the ground. They secure him. They remove the gun from his pocket, and they charge him. Now, if you guys saw anything that I didn't, drop them in the comment section down below, and let me know what you think. And if you don't mind, subscribe to the channel. If you think this is worth sharing, share it. And give me your feedback on moving into Ritter aid and to secure after the suspect is down, and what is a reasonable, what do you think is a reasonable procedure to follow there? Is it, you know, kind of what we discussed about asking somebody to do opposite of what their brain is telling their body to do? Or, you know, do you wait for a shield and wait for a long gun and a beanbag gun and a blooper and a hand grenade and a bazooka and air support before you move in? Or do you see to it that the subject is down, he's got holes in him, you maintain lethal cover, and you get somebody to go hands-on as safely as you can? You guys tell me. All right. That's that. Guys, be good or be good at it. We'll see you next time. Be safe, please.